Geraldine Scholz with Stormid here on Smile 90.4 FM, Cape Town's best mix of the 80s, 90s, and now. If you just tuned in, you're listening to SM Music Sundays, where we shine the spotlight and show a little love to South African music. Now, my next guest this evening is of quite a familiar name to Smile 90.4 FM. She's joined us here on SM Music Sundays before, and we do jam along to a couple of her tracks already. It's Garnet. Welcome back to Smile. How are you?
Hi, Dean. Thanks for having me. I'm very well, thanks. And you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks so much for taking the time out to chat to us again. Now, you've just dropped your third single, and you're gaining some pretty good traction in the South African music scene. Quite a change from the boardroom atmosphere, and you're pretty much your own record company because you self-release your music. Now, I'm sure that being your own boss does come with its fair share of blessings and curses.
Most definitely.
Probably one of those mornings when you're lying in bed and you're like, oh, can I just stay in bed all day? And then the angel on the one shoulder says, no, we've got to get up and go to work.
You know, definitely. It's a lot harder work than what you would expect. Most people would think that when you're starting out in the music industry, it's just all about singing and writing songs, and that's just about 10% of what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And the admin and the PR and everything like that is what is the bulk of the work. It's about 90% of the work. So it really is a full-time job.
Now, the single that we're debuting on SM Music Sundays tonight, it's called Cage. Now, I'm no songwriter, so you can tell me if I'm completely wrong and making an idiot out of myself, but it sounds to me like somebody who's in a bit of a pickle in a relationship, whether or not it's good or bad, I can't really tell, and they can't get out. Now, did I hit the nail on the head?
Kind of. You know,
sort of, 50-50.
It's a 50-50 because, you know, if there's one thing that I like to do, it's writing a song with an open-ended interpretation.
Okay.
So because, you know, it has to have a universal, like a universal appeal. And when I wrote the song, and I can tell you the background, it was actually initially intended to be a social action song.
Okay.
And, I mean, because I feel very passionately about animal welfare, and one thing that's really important to me is animals in captivity. So initially when I wrote the song, I had that in my mind, and I thought, okay, it's a very heavy topic. How am I going to make this palatable or, you know, easily acceptable for the general public, and how am I going to make it a popular song?
Okay.
And turn it into a bit of a pop vibe. And I thought, okay, if I was a princess in a cage, say I had everything that I technically needed, but I felt trapped, say in a relationship or, you know, in a situation, and I wanted to get out, what would I be feeling like? And then I tried to take it the other way again when I did the music video, is try to go for more 50 Shades type of a vibe.
Yeah, that's the vibe that I got.
So yes and no. I guess there's no wrong and right answer when you're listening to music, and you know, you've got your own interpretation to it, and that's the wonderful thing about music.
So, for the very first time here on SM Music Sundays on Smile 90.4 FM, this is her third single. I quite like it. I think it's quite a cool one, so I hope you do too. This is Garnet with Cage.
Feels you lock me so tight, I'm confined in a gilded cage. Feels like I'll never leave, never come of age. Wings are clipped, feel the grip, I cannot seem to fly. And instead I am stuck here on the ground. There's no room, cannot move, can't turn around, can't get up, but I just gotta try. Free, wanna break free, just wanna break free. got me wrapped, got me bound in cord. Let me go when we'll have and kneeling's good. Just see my face starlight, I feel like I cannot breathe. And I know that I'm running out of time. Can't sit still, can't unwind, gonna lose my mind. Must be free, where's the key? It's out of my reach. Free, wanna break free, just wanna break free. And I feel like running away. Let me out of this cage. Feel like running away. Let me out of this cage. And I feel like running away. Let me out of this cage. Feel like running away. Let me out of this cage. Feel like running away. Let me out of this cage.
So for the very first time here on SA Music Sundays, shining the spotlight on South African music only on Smile 90.4 FM, Cape Town's best mix of the 80s, 90s, and now that was Garnet with Cage. Now she is still on the line with us and I'm not going to let her go just yet. I still have a couple of more questions. Now, Garnet, you already have quite an online following on all social media platforms and all the different things that you share, from glimpses into your daily life to you working on some new music in the studio and some little silly selfies here and there, because who doesn't love a good selfie? But in an effort for us to get to know Garnet just a little better, if you're not making music in the studio or performing your singles all over the show, what is Garnet doing when she's off duty?
I almost don't think there is such a thing.
Always on the job, 24/7.
I wonder about that sometimes. I do actually, I'm involved in media as well.
Oh, cool.
And I'm really passionate about animals. I love music in general, so I'm always listening to music. I love movies.
What's your favorite
spending time
movie?
with family. I'm into sci-fi, so I actually get a lot of my ideas from sci-fi.
Oh, wow. Okay, talk about a game changer. I thought you were going to tell me like how to lose a guy in 10 days or something.
Well, I can't say that I haven't done that, but no, I love sci-fi, so I actually can't give you like one single movie.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm sure you've got quite a bit of performances and interviews lined up for Cage and so on, all the PR, as you say. But is there a chance that we are possibly going to be seeing you live in Cape Town anytime in the future?
I certainly would think so. I'm definitely planning a couple of live performances, and I've kind of changed the way that I was looking at it. What I'm trying to do now is get a band together, because
cool.
I feel that it's just a much more high-end vibe. People always love seeing a band and seeing a drummer and seeing a guitarist on stage. And
they do, yeah, that's very true.
Feel as opposed to just singing with a backtrack. And I wouldn't actually punish you guys as much as to suffer an entire show with my piano skills at this stage.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I am still learning. I've only been playing for about a year or so, so I actually only use it for my songwriting and to play for myself. And every now and then, I do something for social media. But I am in the process of putting a band together, and I definitely want to start doing these shows and maybe even a tour. Most definitely, I can't wait for this next stage to be kicking in.
Garnet, thank you so much for joining us once again here on Smile 90.4 FM. It's been absolutely awesome chatting to you, and we'll keep an eye out to see when you're going to be gracing us here in the Mother City, all right?
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me. It really is my pleasure to be on your show.
Only a pleasure, and take care of yourself, and we'll chat to you again soon, all right?
Thanks so much, Dee.
Okie dokes, bye-bye. That was Garnet joining us here on SA Music Sundays to chat to us about her third single, Cage. Coming up shortly after this and a little bit of Rushdie Jazz, we're going to be taking a look at your gig guide to see when and where you can catch some local talent around Cape Town this coming week. Stay tuned.
Smile 90.4 FM.